Sports brought to you by Coca-Cola, Hoosier Tire, Marion's University Ancilla College, First Federal Bank, Big B Coffee, McDonald's, Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, Bourbon Street Pizza, Culver Portside Marina, Marshall County REMC, the Pilot News Group, Marshall County Fiber, Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. The Coca-Cola pregame is up next.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. Then comes to pontoons. Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality. Portside Marina has the best stock from sand, aqua patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons. You're looking for a family boat. Culver's Portside Marina can help discover the evolution of the wake boat. Luxury models offered from Centurion Supreme Surf Boats, Yamaha Weavers, and Kawasaki jet skis are on the show floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Time now for the Coca-Cola pregame show.
And we are live at Frankfort High School, home of the hot dogs. I had to say that right away.
Of course you did.
Get it out of the way. The bands are here. We're here. Semi-state action. And Bremen is taking on Lapel. This is going to be a battle. Lapel, this will be their third appearance in the semi-state in the last 4 years. They were in the state final game just 4 years ago. This is a team that knows how to win at this level.
Yeah, Rusty, they do, and they have a D1 commit in Lanaya Wills that's a pretty darn good player. She's going to Butler next year, and she's a big part of the reason they've made it this far. And she's going to be a handful for this Bremen team.
Going to take a quick break. We come back. We will talk to the head coach of the Lapel Bulldogs right after this.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Coach's Corner brought to you by Marion's University Ancilla College.
And the head coach of the Lapel Bulldogs joins me, Zach Newby. Coach, thanks for taking the time. Obviously, we don't get a chance to, most of our listeners probably don't get a chance to see you guys play at all during the year, so I thought I'd ask you to maybe come in and without giving away too much, maybe a little scouting report. What are we going to see out of you guys today?
You're going to see a team that comes in and tries to play the game the right way. We play hard and we just try to do little things. We think that if we can take care of those things, that everything else will take care of itself. So, try to block out when shots go up and, be in help side and take care of the basketball. So nothing special, nothing unique. Just try to play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
And you guys, I was looking at your schedule a little bit. Well, you've got, looking at Oak Hill here, they're going to be playing a little bit later today, but you got one of those schedules down in that area, that Anderson area, and in there, that all those teams, that's a basketball hotbed down there. You got a lot of great teams on your schedule.
Yeah, that's always a goal. We want to try to, my goal is always a top 100 schedule, and it's difficult to do at our level just because teams can be up and down, and so I think for the most part, I think we would have had a top 100 schedule had our sectional been a little bit stronger. I think we were actually in that 90 range until after the sectional. So, there's good teams. We're surrounded by, good counties, Hamilton County and Hancock County. And, so there's really good teams here in Madison County. So that's, we're not afraid to challenge ourselves.
Talk about what you guys like to do. I'm noticing a lot of teams, you don't get to this point. It's amazing to me to look every year. Most teams that get to this level, you're holding guys to 40 points a game or less than that, right around that area, that 30 to 40 range. It appears you guys are doing that. I mean, is defense what you like to do, or offense your thing?
Oh yeah, defense is my thing. I got to play for Derek Shelton here for a while, my freshman and sophomore year when I went to Lapel, and then I played for Jimmy Howe after that. And so those guys, harped defense and a lot of shell drill, and that's what I love to teach. I'm a teacher by trade, so I love to teach that side of the floor. And then I try to hire assistants that like to teach the offensive part, and I just kind of hand that side of the ball over to them.
That's how you become successful, man. Learn delegation. Find good people
Right.
and let them go.
Right.
What kind of? I mean, do you want to play full court? I mean, what kind of defense are we going to see? Zone, man to man?
We do a little bit of everything. We've probably played in my 8 years as head coach here. We probably played, more man than anything. But not afraid to switch it up. We'll switch up our coverages in man and how we do things and how we rotate and what we do with off ball screens and on ball screens, and so we tweak things here and there, but we try to keep the opponent off balance, and but also I'm of the understanding that if you're better and you execute the way you want to execute, then it shouldn't really matter if the opponent knows what you're going to do or not.
How about your offense? What do you like to run there?
Oh, just motion.
Okay.
I think that's hard to scout. Because you're just reading defense. We don't have set rules where, if this happens, it's this, or we're curling every time, or we do, there's no continuity. We don't run a lot of sets. It's just go out and play basketball and read the defense and make the right reads. And so, we try to give kids opportunities to do that, and it's normally a little rough at the beginning of the year, but by the time we get to this point, they've kind of figured each other out, and so I think that helps this time of year because coaches aren't watching film and calling out sets because we don't really have any.
Right. Let's talk about some of your players too. I mean, all I've got is your numbers, but it looks like Lania Willis is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, she looks like she's leading you in most categories. She must be a great player.
Yeah. Lania, she's been a catalyst and centerpiece for us since she came in as a freshman, and we were state runner up her freshman year, and back in the semi-state her sophomore year. So she does a little bit of everything, and she's somewhere around 2,400 points and 1,400 rebounds. So, she's a great player, but she's also been blessed to play with a lot of really good players around her. So, that's a testament to the success that we've had as a program.
Talk about some of the other really great players you got around here. It looks like Serenity Conyers shows up a lot in the stat sheet. And looking here a little bit, Sophia Goodwin is another name that comes up a lot. I mean, talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, so Sophie is our other senior. She's long and athletic and a good all around athlete. And can put it on the floor. She can get all the way to the bucket, shoot pull up jump shots. She can hit open threes. Serenity is a change of pace kid, super quick and strong. Can get to the rim. Layla Dawson, runs the point for us, and she, her assist to turnover ratio is really good. Just takes care of the ball and keeps us organized. We bring pretty good shooter in Sam Sears off the bench, and a good long athletic defender in Bella Rowland. Addie Bodenhorn, had a great weekend last weekend shooting the ball. So she's somebody that, if she gets left open that can make you pay. So yeah, a lot of really good pieces.
Talk about that a little bit too. I mean, you don't get to this point in the year without some depth. I mean, you feel good. Obviously, you feel pretty good about your bench.
Yeah. We actually lost a kid right at the end of the season to illness and lost her for the year. So we were an 8-man rotation and down to 7 now. But it's been the same all year. Nobody really cares about how many minutes they get. They look at it as opportunity more than minutes. What am I doing with whatever opportunity I'm given? And so when you can have that, and we have no selfishness, that helps you get to this point.
Let's talk about your opponent today. Bremen comes in. They've had a great year. They've got 3 really talented senior guards. Break them down for us without giving away too much, obviously. But when you look at them, what do you see on film?
Yeah, they're a solid team. They seem to kind of go back and forth between that 2-3 and man-to-man, and then sometimes they'll throw that kind of 2-1-2 extended pressure defense at you. Those 3 guards, they kind of go with them. All 3 of them can handle the ball. They can all shoot it. They're not one-dimensional. They're not just shooters or just drivers. And so that makes it difficult, because you can't say, hey, on this kid, you just need to take this away, because they can do multiple things. And then they've got some good role players underneath, some tall, long, athletic kids, and that when you gotta guard the perimeter and the inside, that makes it a very difficult task. So we've definitely got our work cut out for us.
Talk about once again, don't give away too much, but I mean, I'm sure there's a checklist of things you feel like you've got to accomplish today to get through this first game. I mean, what's on that checklist?
Same thing as always. We want to take care of the basketball. If we can keep our turnovers down, especially live ball turnovers, and don't allow them to get out and transition, that's going to help. And then we got to force them into the most difficult shot possible. And, if they miss that shot, we've got to rebound. We got to limit them to 1 opportunity per possession.
Coach, I want to thank you so much for taking the time, and good luck to you today. Well, actually, we're recording this on Friday, so good luck to you tomorrow. And
I appreciate it.
And we'll see you later.
All right, thank you.
And Zach Newby, the head coach of the Lapel Bulldogs.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation. At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer. Here's your starting lineup brought to you by First Federal Savings.
And let's run down the starters for both schools as they're being introduced to the crowd here. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, which means nothing to you, but means quite a bit to me, is Lapel, and it'll be Layla Dawson, Sophie Goodwin. Lanaya Wills, you heard her name in the pregame a lot. You're going to hear her name a lot today. She is a heck of a player. Serenity Conyers and Addie Bodenhorn will play the number 5 spot for Lapel. For Bremen, it's the same group you've come to know and love. Emma Lawmaster, Emma Kincaid, Eliana Grubbs out front, Tegan Feathers and Natalie Harmon underneath. And those are your starting lineups. I'll tell you what, Lapel is legitimate. Woodco is legitimate. Okay, I mean this if you had a Final Four like they used to, this could have been a Final Four at the state level.
Rusty, when you have 4 teams playing in a semi-state that combine for 10 losses on a season, that's insane. This Lapel team is really good, and you can tell that they have a culture here of used to winning. They have a lot of people here. They were tailgating out in the parking lot, blaring music out of a truck. It was insane. And this place, what a cool place to watch a game and call a game. I couldn't even imagine being out there playing in this right now.
Well, they call it Case Arena, and it is definitely an arena. You are in a circle here. A lot of, it's just a cool place to play a basketball game. You understand why they got a semi-state. Bremen's going to have to find a way to shut down Wills. I mean, that's bottom line. She averages 26.5 points a game. She's leading them in almost every statistical category. As you said earlier, Division I player, headed to Butler next year. She was in the state championship game as a freshman.
Yeah.
That's the name you got to at least slow down.
Yeah, she's currently 13th all-time in the girls' scoring list in the state of Indiana. So obviously a heck of a player. And like you said, slowing her down, you know that this Bremen coaching staff has something. They've got something planned, but it's going to be a lot easier said than done, shutting down this Lapel team.
Well, we'll see what they have in store as the Bremen Lions are being introduced here. I'm just going to tell you, I've been feeling this for a while. I think Emma Lawmaster is a wild card here. I think she's going to step up and have one of those games. And we'll see what happens. That 3-headed monster, as they say, those guards, they know how to do it. And once again, they've been in some big games too. These girls have played in the semi-state themselves a couple of years ago. They wanted to get back here. They got what they wanted. And we're about ready to get going. Tegan Feathers will jump it against Lanaya Wills as we're ready to get started. Both teams travel pretty well, don't they?
Oh, yeah, they do, Rusty. There's a lot of people here.
Tip is going to go to Lapel, and it'll be Layla Dawson dribbling it up. Looks to the right side. They're going to try to get it down low on the baseline and bring it back out to the wing instead to Conyers. Now Wills with it. Looking in the middle, dribbles back, gets it over to Dawson. Now over to Goodwin on the baseline, kicked into the paint.
Quadruple team.
Wills got a triple team. Now in the corner, Addie Bodenhorn decides to get it back out top to Dawson. Now Wills over to Conyers, top of the key. Dawson looking in the middle. Trying to get it to Wills, trying to post up. Bremen has that paint just cut off right now. Wills will take the three instead. Off the front of the rim, comes down to Tegan Feathers.
Great defensive start for Bremen, man. That zone cannot be cracked.
Bringing it up, Eliana Grubbs tries to drive, spins, cut off, kicks it to Harmon. She'll go right side to Grubbs. Tries to drive again, spins, cut off, gets it to Kincaid. Kincaid drives it, has it to Feathers all alone, bucket!
Great pick and roll right there. Rusty finds a wide open layup.
2-0 Bremen. Dawson in the corner to Goodwin. Back to Dawson, back in the corner to Goodwin. She'll drive baseline. Kicks it back to Dawson. They'll get it to Wills in the paint. She'll drive it. Hits the layup.
Yeah, she's different, Rusty.
She is at a different level. Tied at 2. 6:20 to play. Kincaid kicks it out, intercepted. First turnover goes to Bremen on the break. Trying to go end to end, and she will. Sophie Goodwin makes it 4-2.
Tell you what, Sophie Goodwin's quick, too. She got down the court in a hurry, beat everybody there to the paint.
Goodwin got the ball, went coast to coast. Kincaid drives it. Or I'm sorry, that was Lawmaster drives it. We're going to get a foul. And that's going to go on number 12 of Serenity Conyers. 4-2, we're at 6 minutes to go in the first. Kincaid needs to, or I should say Lawmaster needs to get it in, has Grubbs. She'll think about the three, pulls it back, gets it to Kincaid. She thinks about the three, hands it to Lawmaster instead. Emma drives it to the paint, nowhere to go. Goes back to the middle, nowhere to pass it. Gets it into the hands of Wills as it's knocked away. Wills down into the corner, 2 turnovers now for Bremen. In the corner it goes, head fake by Conyers. She'll hit the 2. Serenity Conyers with the shot fake. Puts in the 10-footer, makes it 6-2 now. Lapel. Right side. Grubbs has it knocked out of the hands of Feathers as she tries to go to the bucket. A lot of contact, no foul. It'll be out of bounds. Bremen will have it.
This Lapel team definitely physical on defense.
They are not afraid to get to you. Wills on Grubbs. Grubbs drives it, spins it. Nowhere to go. Gets a shot off. Won't drop. Fighting for her own rebound. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Lapel.
Eliana asking for a replay. I don't think we're going to get one here. Tried to challenge that one.
5:07 to play in the first. Dawson directing traffic. Right side to Conyers. All the way over left side. 3 attempt goes down. Sophie Goodwin just buries it. 9-2 now. Lapel. 4:48 to play. Kincaid. Right side. Cut off. Kicks it. Harmon, left side, nowhere to go. Gets a screen from Feathers. Now cut off, gets a pass off to Lawmaster. Lawmaster, top of the key to Grubbs. Dribbling, tries to take it to the paint, gets there, nowhere to go after she gets there, kicks it. Harmon now, back to Grubbs, and they'll start it again. Grubbs has it knocked out of her hands. Lawmaster will grab it. She'll drive it. Gets to the paint, kicks it. Grubbs in the corner. Dribbles back, takes the 2. Misses it. Feathers right there for the rebound. Couldn't get it to fall. And then it comes down in the hands of Bodenhorn. Up quickly. Shot no good by Wills. Misses everything.
A rare miss for her from that distance. Bremen just needs to settle in. Rusty, I think their nerves are getting to him a little bit. This Lapel student section is loud. Got to settle in, knock a 3, and get yourself back into this.
This is a loud gym just by its very design. Grubbs right side has Feathers. Top of the key, Lawmaster will take the 3. In and out, rebound, kept alive. Lawmaster gets it, shoots it again, no good. Rebound to Sophie Goodwin. And knocked out of bounds. They're going to give a foul to Lawmaster, I believe.
This team speed for Lapel is standing out right away, Rusty. I mean, you can tell these are these are two teams that are heads above, and 4 teams here today that are just really stinking good.
9-2, 3:30 to play in the first. Top of the key, Dawson. Right side, Conyers. Goodwin now to Wills on the block. Kicks it, top of the key, Dawson for 3. Off the back of the rim. Feathers with her 3rd rebound. 9-2, 3:15 to play in the first. Grubbs tries to drive. Has it knocked out of her hands by Conyers. It'll stay Bremen basketball. Coming to the floor now, Bella Rowland will see the action for the first time, and Bodenhorn will take a seat. Lawmaster needs to get it in. Has it knocked out of Feathers. Knocked to the floor, ball loose. Coming out of there is Dawson. Kicks it. Goodwin in the corner. Drives to the baseline. No good. Harmon comes away with it. Harmon gets it to Lawmaster. She'll push it. She'll take the 3 off the front of the rim. Wills with her first rebound. 9-2, 2:48 to play. In the corner, Goodwin drives it. Kicks it, top of the key, Dawson. Wills with it. Left side, Conyers has to chase it down. Gets it over to Dawson. Now over on the left side, a 3. Sophie Goodwin's found a spot.
Yeah, she's buried them. 2 of them from the exact same spot.
That's going to bring a timeout by Bremen as we'll head to the 2:25 point in the first. It's 12-2 now. Lapel with the lead. We'll be right back.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Well, the bands are here. That's the Bremen band you hear right there.
I love it. Going back and forth, the battle of the bands.
Battle of the teams, 12-2 our score, forced a Bremen timeout with 2:25, Lapel with the lead. And boy, Sophie Goodwin has been red hot. I've got her for 8 points already. And Bremen will have it. They'll have to go the length of the floor here.
Yeah, they got to answer here. They've gotten a couple really good looks from 3. Just got to settle in and bury one and then get going a little bit.
If you get a shot or 2 to drop, I think it changes all of this. Lawmaster goes to the right side, off the screen, Kincaid, long 3, in and out. Skyley Feathers on the floor, grabs a rebound, puts it in.
Great impact off the bench right away. They might use that height advantage here.
12-4 now. Dawson dribbling top of the key. Goodwin has it, back to Dawson. Left side, Goodwin. She'll take another shot from that 3 spot. No good. Rebound in the hands of Grubbs. She'll bring it up herself. Has Lawmaster. Thought about it in transition. Pulled it back. Now gives it to Grubbs. Her drive. Cut off. Needs help. She'll get it to Lawmaster. Lawmaster cut off. In the corner to Kincaid. Looking for somewhere to go. Drives baseline. Gets underneath. I think she saw Wills coming and didn't want to have it swatted. Just screwed up her footwork there.
Yeah, we've seen her so many times just weasel her way in there and spin by you. Harder to do that when you got a shot blocker standing there.
Yeah, about a 6'4" shot blocker.
Long
Division
arms.
I shot blocker. Dawson coming down the floor. Gives it up to Goodwin. Pass in the middle to Wills. Corner it goes. Shot down there. No good. Addie Bodenhorn back on the floor during the break. Now Grubbs brings it up. Gets it to the paint. Shot no good. Skyley Feathers with the rebound. 3 from Lawmaster.
There it was. We were just waiting for that lid to come off. Lawmaster finally knocks it down. 5-point game.
12-7. Drive. Wills takes it to the baseline. Shoves Feathers out of her way. Doesn't drop. 3rd rebound for Skyley.
On the break, Kincaid has Skyly Feathers in transition. Bucket goes in, but foul before that. They're going to get Goodwin with the block.
Skyly just flying down the lane looking for the ball. She got it. I'm not going to stand in front of her if she's going full speed, I'll tell you that much.
It's going to be out of bounds under for Bremen coming to the floor. Samantha Sears for the first time as Goodwin will get a break. Lawmaster kicks it in deep. Tapped out of bounds by Wills.
Yeah, Bremen's pretty good at this little side out of bounds play they run. Now, maybe they're running a different one from what I've seen, but
they'll be in front of the Lapel stands, and they'll give it to Grubbs. She'll drive it, cut off. Short jumper, hits it.
That was smooth, man.
Grubbs with the drive and bucket makes it 12-9, 31 seconds. After the timeout, Bremen has come out ready to go. Wills, top of the key, has Bodenhorn. Dawson, left side. Looking in the middle, nothing there. Bodenhorn to Dawson, cross court, gets into the hands of Sears. Sears, nowhere to go, has Wills. Now Bodenhorn. 6 seconds. Wills drives it, and we're going to get a foul here on Emma Kincaid.
Not a horrible foul, honestly. She's not at the free throw line. She doesn't get a free chance here. They got to go quick offensively. Lapel does.
5.6 seconds left here in the first. 12-9. Lapel with a lead. Dawson will bring it in. Looking for Wills. Nothing there. Has to throw it to Bodenhorn deep. Back to Dawson in the corner. 3 attempt. Buries it. Layla Dawson at the buzzer. Makes it a 15-9 Lapel lead as we go to the break. You're listening to semi-state action here on Max 98.3. Bremen against Lapel. We'll be right back.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
And out of the quarter break, Bremen has possession. Emma Lawmaster gets it to Eliana Grubbs. She'll take the three, top of the key, misses it all, and Skyly Feathers and Emma Kincaid try to keep it in, but they can't, so it'll go back to Lapel. 15-9 score just underway here in the second. Conyers, right side, has Sears looking in the middle. Back to the corner. Bodenhorn for three. No good. Tegan Feathers, fourth rebound for her. Grubbs on the drive. Goes to the middle, kicks it. Tegan Feathers from three! Tegan Feathers buries a three at the top of the key. Makes it 15-12. Left side. Goodwin. Down in the corner, Bodenhorn. Ooh, thought you got away with a travel there. Switch pivot puts. And then Kincaid jumps in front of the pass. Going to take it to the other end. All the way to the other side. Lays it up and in. Stealing a bucket for Emma Kincaid. 15-14 now. Conyers. Right side has Sears in the corner. Bodenhorn. They get it to Wills on the block. Trying to find room. Nothing. Goodwin. Baseline, Conyers has Wills on the other baseline. Ooh. Shot no good, and we're going to get a foul here on Eliana Grubbs.
Man, it looked like she was straight up there. I don't know about that.
Dude, I'm going to tell you. They'll tell you all they want to tell you, that if you stand straight up and down with your hands in the air, you're not going to get a foul called on you. If there's contact, you're going to get a foul called on you. I mean, come on.
Ball don't lie, though, Rusty.
Wills misses the free throw. You're right there. You can't, okay, for years, that's not been the way they call it. So you're going to completely wash out 20 years of conditioning for one change in the rule? Now Wills will hit it.
Exactly what I'm saying, Rusty.
16-14, 6:36. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying. Drive by Grubbs, no good, and Wills is going to get a foul. She's not real happy about that either.
And guess what she said? I was straight up.
I'm just saying. I don't blame officials for that at all. It's just
you don't have to. Everybody else will.
Yeah, I know. Grubbs hits the free throw.
We were talking about free throws, Rusty. Two teams shooting around 60%. To me, it's wild, but
that is too. And Grubbs misses the second one. Wills with her second rebound. Dawson will bring it up for Lapel. Top of the key. Nothing there. She'll back it out. Right side, Conyers. She'll drive. Finds the paint. Knocked out of her hands. Skyly Feathers with the steal. Gets knocked down at the midcourt. No call. Emma Kincaid with a three off the front of the rim. And Sears comes out of there with a rebound. Dawson will bring it up for Lapel. 16-15. Bulldogs lead. Goodwin, right side. Dribbles back to the middle. Dawson has Rowland in the middle. Top of the key, Goodwin. Right side, Rowland. Nobody moving. Now Dawson with it again. Back in the corner to Rowland. Top of the key, Conyers, left side to Goodwin as that zone just keeps him out around the perimeter playing catch. Goodwin now gets into the paint. Her shot no good. And Tegan Feathers comes away with a rebound. Then Skyly Feathers comes away with what looks like might be a broken nose, and they're going to call a foul on her.
Yeah, I'm really not quite sure what they saw there. I hope she's okay.
I do too.
Get back and play defense. Oh, nobody blew the whistle.
Dribble into the paint. Conyers shot goes in. So a quick change of events there. Looked like Bremen was going to hold and get a hold and another shot at it. But it's 18-15, 5:07. Kincaid, left side, shovels it off. And Emma Kincaid buries it. Three-pointer. Tied at 18. 4:52 to play. Top of the key, Conyers. Sears. Back to Conyers. Dawson. She'll take the three from way downtown. And underneath, Tegan Feathers. Up quickly. Lawmaster. Gets it back to Grubbs. They'll start to half court. Right side off the screen. Skyly Feathers tries to dribble. Gets cut off. Tries a reverse layup. It won't fall, and Dawson with the rebound. Up quickly. Wills into the paint. Lays it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. No good. Conyers with the rebound now. Tegan Feathers ties up Conyers, and alternating possession will belong to Lapel.
I love it, man. It's getting physical. Girls are fighting for the ball. It's a championship mentality right here.
Well, I tell you what, Bremen girls not backing off a second, and Lawmaster with a steal on the inbound. Grubbs, Kincaid underneath, and can't get the handle. Had a wide open layup with Kincaid underneath. The pass was just a little bit too far ahead.
I like the way Bremen's playing right now, Rusty. They've got some really good fight in them.
Dawson to Goodwin on the left side. Lapel with the basketball. 3:59 to play in the first. We're tied at 18. Kicks into the corner. Conyers drives. Shots up. No good. And Grubbs had it in her hands and dropped it out of bounds. Belongs to Lapel, out under. Dawson will trigger it in. Looking for somewhere to go. Kicks it deep to Conyers. She'll back it out. Bremen in that zone. And Lapel hadn't had much of an answer other than just to pass it around the outer perimeter. Conyers will drive it now. Gets it to Wills, knocked out of her hands. On the floor. Bodies everywhere. Lawmaster comes out of there with it. Has Kincaid. She'll drive it to baseline. Double team. Shot no good. Tegan Skyly Feathers gets the rebound on the trail and gets fouled trying to take the shot.
Looks like we're shooting 2 here. We are going to be shooting 2.
We are going to shoot 2.
Chance to take the lead back, Rusty. This is, with how this game started, man, this Bremen team has settled in such a good job.
Shot is good by Feathers. Makes it 19-18. Second shot, that one good as well. Feathers 2 for 2. 20-18. Dawson. Right side to Goodwin, back to Dawson, now Conyers. Goodwin. Cross court, Wills will take the 3. No good. Conyers fighting for the rebound underneath, and somehow Lawmaster comes out of there with it. Dribbling on the right side. Tries to go inside. Now a pass gets through the hands of Skyly Feathers. Dawson with the steal. 5th turnover for Bremen. And in transition, I think they're going to get Kincaid with a foul.
I think that's number 2.
That will be 2 on her.
She's got to be smart now. I don't know if you can take her out of the game.
2:52 to play. 20-18 Bremen. They're going to bring Harmon back here. And that's going to bring Emma Kincaid to the bench for a little bit. Harmon will come in. Now you've got a great size advantage for Bremen here.
You thought it was hard to score inside.
Feathers sisters and Harmon in the same game with Lawmaster and Grubbs. Left side, Dawson. Down to Bodenhorn. Wills top of the key. Dawson right side. Trying to kick it inside. Pass is deflected out of bounds in the corner. Bodenhorn trying to kick it to Conyers out there. And a 3rd turnover here, all in this period for Lapel. 20-18, Bremen lead, 2:27. Driving to the paint. Grubbs all the way to the bucket, lays it up and in. Nobody stopped Eliana Grubbs. Dawson dribbles it over, 4-point Bremen lead. 2:15 to play. Drive, kick, good one. Partially blocked, rebound in the hands of Grubbs. Quick throw down underneath, and it's going to stay Bremen basketball as Skyly Feathers was open on the baseline, but Wills got a hand in there and knocked it away. Bodenhorn will come to the bench for Lapel. Coming back on is Sears. Pass comes into Grubbs. She'll hit the thing on the pass in. Just buries a 3.
What a run. What a run out of Bremen, and they have silenced this Lapel crowd.
25-18, minute 57. That brings a timeout by Lapel. We'll be right back. You're listening to Max coverage of the semi-state here at Frankfurt. Bremen in the lead.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Back at Frankfurt, Rusty Nixon with Peyton Skirvin. It is 25-18, Bremen with the lead. Minute 57 to play here in the second period. That's the Lapel band you hear there. Both the bands are here today for the semifinals.
What an insane run Bremen is on right now, Rusty. It's all started on the defensive end, too.
They trailed by 10 not that long ago. They're up by 7. Pass goes into the corner. Sears throws it right into the hands of Emma Lawmaster. Second steal for her. Tegan Feathers tries to drive it. Hands it off to Harmon. Almost loses the handle. Tries to save it back in, and it goes into the hands of Sophie Goodwin. Drive by Conyers down the baseline. Her pass deflected on the floor. Grubbs comes away with it. All the way to the other end. Harmon thought she got fouled. It got blocked. And it's going to stay Bremen basketball.
They're not happy with the call. I think it was blocked, though.
I did too, but nobody happy with it in Lapel colors today. Grubbs, spin move, cut off, steps back, fires a three.
Oh, my
If she's going to hit that, you have little chance today.
You can't guard that.
11 points for Eliana Grubbs now. 28-18, 53 seconds in the half. Pass goes to Bodenhorn. Nothing there. They're just playing catch around the perimeter. They cannot find an answer to this defense. Baseline, kick, Goodwin, drive, 10-footer. No good. Rebound. Skyly Feathers, her fifth. Top of the key, Grubbs has Lawmaster. She'll dribble right side. Cut off, gets it to Skyly. Cross court, Grubbs. She'll take the three. Boom!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
31-18. 11 seconds to play in the half. Kick to the right side, Goodwin. Back to the middle. Dawson now on the right side. Kicks in the corner. Bodenhorn for three. No good at the buzzer. Trailing by 10 with 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Bremen goes to the locker room at halftime, leading 31-18. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll have our halftime show. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of semi-state basketball. Bremen leads Lapel 31-18.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana, serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer. In a world where there's so many ways to get your news, stay connected by finding out information about your school, local news, along with sports and current events. With a subscription to the Pilot News, they bring you everything you need to know right at your fingertips or on your doorstep. Call Circulation today and ask for their monthly special. Call 574-936-3101 today. Pilot News, Marshall County's news source since 1851.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
And we're back at Frankfurt. Rusty Dixon with Peyton Skirvin as both the bands are here enjoying the semi-state. Bremen band probably enjoying it a little more at this point as the Lions have a 31-18 lead. And what a way to settle in. I mean,
a 22-3 run, Rusty.
Halfway through that first quarter, they were down 10. Quick timeout. Emma Lawmaster hits a three and everything goes the other way.
Honestly, it was just like incredible to watch. I don't even know how to describe. You can just tell the Bremen team was like, all right, we got it now. We're going to win this game. And they just, everybody on the floor just played with that ultra uber confidence and that their coach leads them with. And man, they just.
I was going to say, in that timeout, there couldn't have been anybody cooler than Alex Robinson. I mean, and you and I were talking about it before the game. He's just sitting down there on the bench, chatting with the assistant coaches before the game. I've coached in semi-final or semi-state games before. I was not coolly sitting and chatting with the assistant coaches.
Absolutely not, Rusty. He has been, level-headed, and the team is responding to that.
And you're seeing that when things got bad, they just regrouped and went back at it, and they lead at 31-18. Let's take a look at the scoring from that first half. First for Lapel, it was Layla Dawson with 3 points. Sophie Goodwin had 8. Linnea Wills had 5 points. It was Serenity Conyers with 4, and that's your scoring. I tell you what, the 3 rebounds by Wills is the biggest. They have just 7 rebounds. Lapel. Meanwhile, the Feather sisters have 10.
Oh, my goodness.
So that is a huge part of why this is the way it is. The turnovers are about the same. Bremen with 6, Lapel with 5, but let's run down the scoring. Lawmaster with 3, that 3 in the first quarter that really just seemed to set everything going that other direction. Emma Kincaid with 5 points. Also has 2 fouls. Need to watch that. If she can't spend most of the second half on the floor, it's going to be important for her. Eliana Grubbs, 14 points. 12 of those in the second quarter. Tegan Feathers has 5 points, including a 3. She has 5 rebounds to go with that. Skyly Feathers with 4 points. She has 5 rebounds, and they made a huge impact as well. Skyly coming off the bench, Tegan right away as a starter, and it's been a fun first half to watch, especially if you're a Bremen fan.
No kidding, Rusty. For a few minutes, it looked like, Lapel is at a different level, but then Bremen really settled in and played just phenomenal basketball, and this Lapel team had no answer whatsoever. A 22-3 run is insane, Rusty. For a team that's was up 10, that's wild. Absolutely wild. And we'll see. I mean, this Lapel team's going to respond. Do they change anything they're doing? That's the question I want to know, because they got to get the ball in the middle a little bit more and look to attack, but man, if Bremen keeps this up, we'll be back here tonight.
Let's take a quick break. We come back, we'll have more of our halftime show. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of semi-state basketball.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at AbsolutePHC.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation.
Back at Frankfort, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin as it's semi-state basketball action. Bremen with a 31-18 lead. They'll have the basketball to start the second half as well. And it has been all Bremen since about the 3-minute mark in that first quarter.
It's been all Bremen, Rusty, and they've got to keep riding that wave. I don't know if Lapel, they're getting a full-court press or anything, just try to mix it up, but there's going to be a run coming from Lapel. Can Bremen weather that storm?
Bremen will trigger it in. Emma Lawmaster will do the honors in front of the Lapel cheering section. There are a lot of people from Lapel here. A lot of them. Eliana Grubbs will bring it across the timeline. Working on Conyers. Gets a screen from Feathers. Spin in the paint. Nothing there. Needs help. Now better get it out. And a tip pass into the hands of Kincaid. Lawmaster. Grubbs for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound to Wills. 4 for her. Dawson will push it up. Tries to drive. Gets it. Wills has it knocked away. She'll chase it down. Kicks it in the corner. Bodenhorn back to Wills. Over to the right side to Dawson. Kicks it to Goodwin. They'll get it to Wills again out near the top of the key. Bodenhorn now to Conyers. They just play catch around the perimeter. Now finally Goodwin will drive, misses the shot. And the rebound in the hands of Tegan Feathers. Up quickly, Kincaid, shot fake, nowhere to go. Gets it to Feathers. Tegan drives it, her layup, no good. Harmon fighting for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Lapel.
Lapel just doing the same old thing offensively, Rusty. I guess.
They have not tried to, I'm not a basketball guy. I don't know how you attack a zone, but it seems to me that I've always heard swinging it, and they are pushing it around the outside, and now Lawmaster will steal the pass, goes to the other end, gets knocked into the barricade, holding up the rim, and no call. It'll stay Bremen basketball. They're not even moving, the passing isn't even quick. They're not trying to shift the defense. Into Kincaid for three. Bang! Inbound pass. 34-18. Drive by Dawson. Nothing there. Kicks it. Conyers. Corner. Bodenhorn for three. Blocked by Grubbs. Up quickly. Taking it end to end. Misses a layup with the left hand. And Wills with her fifth rebound. She'll take it the other side. Gets away with dribbling the ball over the top of her head. Tries to drive, is fouled by either Harmon or Feathers down there, but there's a lot of contact. Bremen fans are not real happy about the way Lawmaster got knocked into the, what do they call that, the buttress? Or
I don't know.
It's a freestanding goal here. It doesn't come down from the ceiling because it's this huge circular arena.
Yeah.
Shot is good by Wills. It's her 4th point. She'll get another one here. That one is up, and that one is good.
A little full court pressure out of Lapel.
34-20. Emma Kincaid with it. Has Grubbs. They'll play catch down the floor. It's over the timeline. Now they're going to come out, try to do a little bit of half-court trap here. That sort of a 2-1-2 or whatever it is, the zone out here with the guards playing out high. Grubbs. And Kincaid just playing catch. Now Kincaid will drive it. 15-footer, no good. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it to Lawmaster in the corner.
All cylinders are firing right now, Rusty. This Bremen team, they can't miss.
Assist for Kincaid, 3 for Lawmaster. 37-20. 5:23 to play here in this 3rd quarter. Lawmaster just gets a little bit of Conyers trying to jump into that passing lane. $5:20 to play, 37-20. Wills with it. Gets it to Conyers. She'll try to drive. Pass goes into the corner. Dawson for 3. No good. Harmon, her first rebound. Grubbs will bring it across the timeline. Working against Conyers. Has left side Kincaid. Now to Harmon. Harmon will drive it. Has it knocked out of her hands. It'll stay. Bremen basketball.
They've extended this to 17 points for us. This almost seems insurmountable with the way they're playing defense.
37-20, 4:51. Pass knocked out of the hands of Skyly Feathers. Or Tegan Feathers, I should say. And so it'll be a turnover, and Lapel will have it back. 37-20. 4:45 to play in the 3rd. Goodwin, baseline. Bodenhorn, back to Goodwin. Conyers, left side to Dawson. Now has Wills. She'll drive it, and she'll get the foul on Harmon. And once again, some of the contact we've had in this game, that was far from the worst contact we've had in this game. 37-20, 4:33 to play. Right side, it goes to Conyers. She'll dribble back to the middle, and Lawmaster just takes it. Up quickly, Kincaid on the break. Puts it up, puts it in.
I mean, is this the first time Lapel's played against his own all year?
It looks
Bremen
like
is eating them up, man.
6 turnovers now. Wills will drive it, just sticks her shoulder into Feathers and drives it through.
I don't understand why you're not doing that every possession. Get her the ball in the middle and let them work. Yeah. You got to quit passing the ball outside.
39-22. Kincaid has Grubbs. Grubbs will try the drive. Spins, kicks it. Lawmaster thought about the shot. She'll throw it up now. Feathers had the rebound. Now Harmon drives it, hits it. Natalie Harmon with the bucket. Makes it 41-22. 3:39 in the 3rd. Corner, Bodenhorn. Now to Wills. She'll drive it. Once again, that same put your shoulder into anybody in front of you and lay it in. Gets fouled.
Not sure if Zach Newby, he's not happy with his players on the defensive end right now. And Rusty, it's a lot easier said than done guarding this Bremen team, but I think the biggest problem with Lapel, they haven't boxed out. Bremen's gotten way too many offensive rebounds.
I would agree with you. We mentioned that at halftime. Shot by Wills is good.
This Lapel team looks like they saw a ghost or something. They've scored 8 points since the 1st quarter. That's wild.
Shot is up. That one is good. That's going to bring a timeout. We'll take one as well. 3:32 to play. 41-24 our score. Bremen with the lead. We'll be right back.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back at Frankfurt, semi-state action, full court pressure out of the timeout, and I was going to say, that's got to be a foul as Emma Kincaid got trapped down here on the inbound, and she just got raked by Wills.
I don't know what we're confused about. I mean, she got tackled pretty hard.
Wills just raked her arm with her forearm, so... Pass comes into Grubbs now. She'll move it across. Gets tripped up in the lane. Kincaid for three. Off the front of the rim. Layla Dawson, her second rebound. Up the right side. Hands it off to Rowland. Wills. Now Bodenhorn for the three. Wills somehow comes out of there with the rebound, and late whistle is going to give Wills two more free throws, and that's not going to make anybody in green happy. Second foul on Eliana Grubbs. There was a huge amount of contact. My problem is, why was the whistle so late?
Yeah, Rusty, just a lot of...
It was like after we saw
reactionary, yeah.
I don't know. Shot is good. 6 of 7 from the free throw line for Wills. Conyers will come back. Skyly Feathers on the floor now for Bremen as Harmon will get a break.
Lapel needs to get this back to single digits.
Shot is good.
They're going to full court press again.
41-26. Grubbs, cross court, Kincaid beat the press. Backs it out. Now they're going to try to trap. And Bodenhorn able to knock it out of the hands of Lawmaster. Lawmaster saying, hey, can I have my hand back? Got a little more hand than ball there, I think. Of course, you know, Emma Kincaid gets the inbound. Thought about the shot, now backs it out. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Hands it off to Skyly Feathers. Now Lawmaster. Rowland going to come out and guard her. Lawmaster pulls it back. Kincaid in the paint. Trying to go to the bucket. Cut off. Has it to Grubbs. To Feathers. Misses the shot. Rebound to Wells. 6 for her.
Oh,
get a foul.
They just called a charge on Wills. Oh, boy.
That is not going to make anybody in black and gold happy, and the official going to have to come over here and explain it.
I know it's just, that's not a great call, Rusty. That's not.
Yeah. Eliana Grubbs will bring it across.
Bremen fans aren't going to complain, though.
No. And it is getting physical. Is that a word?
We'll make it a word.
Kincaid. Lawmaster has Feathers. Now to Grubbs. Looking to drive, nowhere to go. Knocked out of her hands. Now she'll get the dribble back. She'll take a 15. Oh, my
goodness.
God.
Are you kidding me?
A 15-foot fall away on the baseline by Eliana Grubbs. 43-26. Rowland, right side. Bodenhorn. Corner it goes. Conyers back to Bodenhorn. Wills turns, faces, kicks. In the corner. Goodwin, wide open look. Misses it. Lawmaster. Second rebound for her. Grubbs will bring it up. 43-26. Minute 24 in the third. Grubbs right side. Hands it off. Feathers to Lawmaster on the left side. Cross court to Kincaid on the right side. Wills on her. She'll drive it. Gets to the back. Gets to the rim and no shot. Wills. Rebound. Trying to go coast to coast. Doesn't drop. Skyly Feathers there for the rebound.
He's trying to get a timeout.
Double teamed, and he's been calling timeout for 5 minutes.
And I don't know who he called a foul on, to be honest with you.
I don't either, because he pointed to the baseline.
12?
Conyers, maybe?
in black or 12
Has
in white?
to be.
Okay.
There's no 12 in white unless it's 21. Alex Robinson was almost sitting on the lapel bench trying to get a timeout.
Gosh, Rusty, this Bremen team is so fun to watch play together.
Full court pressure, deflected pass, Grubbs will recover it. Kicks it up, Tegan Feathers. Doesn't hit the layup, gets her own rebound, makes up for it.
Those two have dominated inside all day.
45-26. Wills, step over, doesn't hit the shot. She's visibly frustrated. Kincaid comes out of there with the rebound. Tries to go coast to coast. And is fouled by Rowland. Nia Wills is visibly frustrated.
How can you not be, Rusty? I mean, every time she's gone into the paint, she's been met with a combination of 3 different bigs on Bremen that refuse to let her score.
Shot is good by Kincaid.
And then Kincaid, Grubbs, Lawmaster have all just been on their A game with the shot, Rusty. They settled in after that first quarter and haven't looked back.
20-point Bremen lead, make that 21 as Kincaid hits a second. 47-26, 23 seconds in the third. Dawson all the way into the corner to Rowland. Now back out to Conyers. She'll dribble it to the middle. Has Sears. Gets it to Wills. Puts her shoulder down.
Nope.
Has it blocked by Tegan Feathers. Kincaid with the rebound. Dribbling into the paint. Kincaid with the layup. No good. And that'll end the third quarter.
They are feeling it, Rusty, and these Bremen fans love it. They're standing up behind us, and you can hear them. They can sense it. A chance to go all the way.
47-26. Third quarter, Bremen with the lead here at the semi-state at Frankfurt. We'll be back with the final 8.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Back at Frankfurt High School, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. Lapel will have it out of the quarter break. They trail it 47-26. Top of the key, Dawson has it. Right side to Goodwin. And once again, just playing catch around the perimeter. Wills with it. Now to Dawson. Drives it. Nothing there. Wills will take the 3. Off the back of the rim. Skyly Feathers with the rebound. Up quickly. Grubbs drives it, lays it up, no good. Wills has the rebound. She'll try to take it coast to coast. She does and puts it in. Maya Wills, one end to the other. And then blocks the inbound pass. Goodwin will hit the bucket. And she'll shoot some free throws.
Well, this is what Lapel needed. It's some turnovers and some buckets going the other way, but, I mean, it's still a 17-point game. They got a lot of work to do.
7:23 to play, 47-30.
Uh-oh. That's also 4 fouls on Kincaid, Rusty.
Shot is up. That one is good. Goodwin with a 3-point play. 47-31. Kincaid will dribble out of the...
Got to be a block.
Yeah, it's going to be a...
Oh, no.
They're going to say she stepped out of bounds. So another turnover for Bremen.
She got bunched out of there.
Got shoved out of bounds by Dawson, and they're going to...
Yeah,
it was like she was out of bounds.
It was one of those Mario Kart collisions.
47-31 now. Dawson with it. Has Wills. She'll drive it. Goes to the bucket. Misses the shot. Tegan Feathers with her 9th rebound. 47-31, 7 minutes exactly to play. Grubbs, Conyers on her, gets a screen from Skiley. Tries the drive, nothing there. Kicks it. Lawmaster for three, off the back of the rim. Conyers comes out of the melee with her first rebound. She'll bring it up herself. Goes right side to Wills. Wills tosses it to Dawson. Has it knocked out of her hand by Lawmaster. Corner to Conyers. Three, partially blocked, and Wills going to pick up foul number 4. Trying to go in and grab the rebound. Grubbs was there with it.
Coach Newby is almost out in the middle of the court yelling. That's 5 fouls in the quarter already? That can't be.
No, there's no way. Something's wrong with that up there. And I've only got Kincaid with 2 fouls. Pass comes in, goes to Grubbs. She'll dribble it over herself, trying to avoid the trap. Now they'll drop into man-to-man in the half court. Grubbs gets a screen from Harmon. Loses the handle, gets it back. Now she'll drive again. Gets to the block, gets to the paint, misses a shot. Rebound to Bodenhorn. She'll bring it up quickly. Wills just.
Charge. No.
Well, she was moving. Tegan Feather's going to get the foul. It was one of those where that's what a fullback looks like when you call a 22 dive or whatever it is.
You got to be careful saying that. I got teed up for that one. I got 2 tees. One of them was for asking if it was a fullback dive when kid ran somebody over.
Wills just put her head down and just drove. There was nobody going to stop her.
Yeah, it looks like either an ISO, maybe a trap the way she hits it. All I know is I wouldn't want to stand in front of that.
Oh, no.
But if you get square and she runs you over, it's going to be a charge. But
and Tegan still hadn't had her feet set, so Wills misses the first free throw. Here's the second. She'll get that one. He's got 9 free throws today, 9 of 11. Pass comes into Grubbs. She loses the handle. Gets it on the floor, and we're going to get a timeout by Alex Robinson. He's afraid he was going to lose the possession there, so he's going to get himself a timeout. And it'll be out of bounds, I believe, all the way down at the other end. So we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of the Frankfurt Semi-State.
In a world where there's so many ways to get your news, stay connected by finding out information about your school, local news, along with sports and current events. With a subscription to the Pilot News, they bring you everything you need to know right at your fingertips or on your doorstep. Call Circulation today and ask for their monthly special. Call 574-936-3101 today. Pilot News, Marshall County's news source since 1851.
Back at Frankfurt, Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin. Bremen has it in out of the timeout. And a pass is intercepted by Conyers.
Eliana, that's her 4th.
Yep. Went up to try to block the shot.
Rusty, I know it's still a 15-point game, but we are in the danger zone for Bremen. Your 2 primary ball handlers both have 4 fouls. Oh, boy.
It's going to put Conyers at the free throw line. Misses the first one.
This place is really filled up everywhere in the arena with the next 2 teams filing in. What a fun day this is.
Second shot. That one will drop. Serenity Conyers, 1 of 2 from the line. Full court pressure. It's really been giving Bremen trouble here. And I think that was been going on quite a bit. We're going to get a foul here. That's going to be on Conyers.
That's how Lapel has to play the rest of this game. They got to be physical, play that line.
And Grubbs will get the inbound. 47-33, 5:49 to play. Bremen with the lead, they have the basketball. And another steal. Wills jumps in front of this one.
Oh, what a poke out.
And coming from behind, Emma Kincaid knocks it out of bounds.
She just saved 2 points, maybe more, with the way they've been fouling Wills every time she goes in.
3 straight turnovers for Bremen. Pass to Bodenhorn for 3. No good. Rebound contested underneath. Wills gets it. Fights for it again. Misses the shot, and Grubbs comes out of there with the ball.
Teagan and Skiley once again just walling up. Nowhere to go.
Pass. Kincaid off the back of the rim. Rebound. A long one in the hands of Goodwin. Trying to go coast to coast. She misses the layup. Follow on the rebound is Conyers. She can't get it. Skiley Feathers comes out of there with the rebound. Her 8th. She has the basketball. Gets it to Teagan. Passes it to Grubbs out top of the key. Lot of physical contact here. Kincaid with it. They're going to trap, but they're trapping with hands and bodies. Pass, loose on the floor. Grubbs got it back. Conyers took it away. Gets it to Wills. Her shot, no good on the layup, and it's going to be Bremen basketball.
Skiley and Teagan Feathers are putting on an absolute defensive clinic here, Rusty. This is teach tape. Nowhere to score.
They have Wills totally frustrated. She's averaging 26 points a game. Skiley drives it, shoots it.
Oh, that's one of the worst.
That is weak. Bodenhorn stood in, got the foul.
Some block charges in this game. Now, we say it's always the hardest one to make, but, oh, man.
That's going to be on Skiley. That'll be her first. And Lapel will have it back. 47-33, 4:32 in the corner. Bodenhorn. Top of the key, Wills. Rolling. Has it to Conyers. Gets to the paint. Throws it on the floor. Ball being fought for somehow. Skiley Feathers came out of there with it. Now gets it to Teagan for the drive. Gets fouled. Down here on the other end, Skiley Feathers was getting assaulted on the floor. She pulled out of there with the basketball, and the Lapel defender wouldn't get off of her.
Now, these 7 girls that have played for Bremen so far, Rusty, have played their backs off. It's been so fun to watch. The best part, if they win, they get to do it again later.
Yes, they do. And Teagan Feathers at the free throw line. Her shot, no good. And this is a point where free throws become absolutely golden. 47-33.
We got 4 minutes left. It's probably going to be about a half hour of 4 minutes here. There's going to be a lot of starts and stops. Free throws going to be huge, like you said.
That one is good by Teagan. We're going to get a whistle and a full timeout here. I believe that's for Lapel. So we'll take a break. We come back. We got 4:11 to play. 48-33 Bremen. We will be right back.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
We're back at Frankfurt. Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin. We've got 4:11 to play in this one. It's 48-33. And you doubted whether girls basketball could be physical.
I'm honestly surprised that both Feathers girls have gotten popped in the nose about 4 times. I'm surprised they haven't bled out of that nose yet.
That's really kind of amazing. There hasn't been bloodshed yet. Dawson brings it up. Wills will get it. Lapel with the ball in the corner. Goodwin. Her 3. Nothing but net.
12-point game, 4 minutes. Bremen tried to play slow if they can.
Again. Skiley Feathers with it. She'll dribble against Wills. Gives it up to Kincaid. Kincaid will go back to the middle. Hands it off to Lawmaster. Gives it back to Kincaid. Thought about the 3. Gets it to Teagan underneath. And she's going to get fouled.
Alex Robinson, his blood pressure and heart rate have to be skyrocketed, but my goodness, could there be anyone more calm, cool, and collected?
He's not showing any emotion at all. He's just Same as he always is. Lawmaster brings it in, has grabs, goes to the bucket, won't drop, but she'll get free throws.
Nice backdoor set on the out-of-bounds under. I love that. It's those little things, Rusty. It's a 12-point game, and you're able to send yourself to the line because you have a great out-of-bounds set that you've drawn up. It's those little things that make coaches stand out sometimes.
Grubbs at the free throw line, misses the first one.
She's been red hot. That's honestly the worst shot she's had all day off the front of the rim there. She's been in and out or in the basket.
She'll get a second one. That one is good. Liliana Grubbs 2 of 4 from the line. Makes it 49-36. Right side, Dawson drives it, almost loses a handle, gets it to Wills. Step over step in the paint, and it won't fall. Skyly Feathers out of there. 9 rebounds for her now. Right side, Grubbs. Dribbles out of the double team. Lawmaster running jumper off the front of the rim. Ball loose on the floor. Dawson comes out of there with it. She'll bring it up. Kicks it. Wills for 3. Off the rim. Tegan Feathers. 10 rebounds for her now. Kincaid dribbles it up. And, once again, I know that was a foul. I do. But with Sophie Goodwin, but with some of the stuff that they've let go, it just seems strange you call that. I mean, you've had the Feather sisters down there with looks like they have broken noses.
Yeah.
There's no. So that one good. Kincaid will get a second. 50-36. Time running out. 2:59. Second one is good. Kincaid, perfect from the line so far. 2:56, Wills, right side Conyers. And Lawmaster steps in front of the pass. Has Kincaid on the break, and I think we're going to get a travel call.
Good call. It could have been a little less dramatic about it.
Well, he could have blew it a little earlier, too. I mean, she traveled.
I got to run to the middle of the court to make the call, so.
She traveled long before the whistle blew. 51-36, 2:49 to play. And Lapel will have it back on the trade of turnovers. Right side in the corner, Goodwin kicks it to Dawson. Gets it to Wills on the block. Her shot rolls all the way and finally drops.
That's the first time she's been able to get past the Feathers girls and, squeam her way into that basket. But they still got a lot of work to do here, Rusty.
They do, and it's a timeout. We'll take a break as well. We got 2:33 to play. 51-38 the score. We'll be right back. Bremen in the lead in this one.
Trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back at Frankfurt, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. Semi-state action here. 51-38 the score. Bremen with the lead, and they'll have the ball. They'll have to go the length of the floor against full court pressure here. Toss comes into Kincaid. She'll get it back to Lawmaster. Now back to Kincaid. They're trying to trap, and Bremen just tossing around past it. Now double team. Wills takes it away from Kincaid, and Lawmaster was knocked to the floor by Wills. No call. Tegan Feathers passes it across the lane to Kincaid for a bucket.
What a great pass and a great decision. Much easier to make the wide open one.
Long three, and Wills will put it in. And that's going to bring a timeout from Alex Robinson. I don't know what he saw, but he saw something. Now Emma Lawmaster's going to be looked at by the trainer here. She got blasted.
I guess
tried to step in and take that charge.
That's just too big of a collision, I feel like, to not blow the whistle, Rusty.
Well, there was no foul at all. I mean, there was definitely, like I'm saying, the one you had out here before,
Right.
it was a foul, but, man, that was two people that just blasted each other.
Yeah.
Emma Kincaid coming out of it the worst for wear. Trainer's going to let her come back out, but I'm not so sure Robinson didn't take that time out to just give her a chance to recuperate.
I might hit the concession stand after this, Rusty. I heard Frankfurt's got some good hot dogs here.
You were waiting for that all day.
No, they were advertising it to me out there. They said, half-pound beef Franks will be ready soon. Come back. I said, all right.
Full court pressure out of the timeout. Pass comes in. Lawmaster has it. Now Grubbs, they beat it. Now they're in the half court. Now you're going to get a lot of physical double teams. Kincaid. Rowland will come try to get to her. Baseline drive. Throws it out to Lawmaster. Hands it to Grubbs. Back to Lawmaster. Back to Grubbs. She'll drive it. Nothing there. Kicks it over to Feathers, and Bremen going to spread the floor here with 1:30. Try to run clock. A lot of contact again, no call. Back to Kincaid. Tries to drive to the right. Runs into Wills. Wills just takes it away. She's going to go end to end, and Lawmaster going to get a foul on that.
Will's just unable to get any and ones, finish through any contact. Credit to this Bremen defense. They have done everything they've needed to do and then some.
It's been kind of amazing to watch. She scores 26.5 a game. She has 13.
But how many of those are free throws?
9 of those are free throws. Make that 10. She's 10 of 12 from the line. She'd have about 30 if she'd hit half of the shots she's taken from point-blank range. Second shot is up. That one goes in. And now coming to the floor for the first time will be Malia Wynn, and Wills will sit down. Full court pressure. Pass comes in to, well, that's why. I was saying, why are you taking your best player out? Because you got a foul.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't at least try to trap there. Minute 15.
Pass came into Grubbs, and the foul will be on Dawson. And Grubbs will shoot free throws. Minute 14, 10-point Bremen lead. Misses the free throw. These are going to be absolutely the key to the game here. None will come out now as they're going to be making those switches back and forth. Grubbs, second shot. That one in. 54-43. Dawson, pass deflected by Lawmaster. How many times has she done that
The queen of deflections, right?
She's got 5 steals, too. Pass comes into the corner, now back to Dawson. She'll drive, kicks. Bodenhorn for 3. Off the front of the rim. Skyly Feathers now has 10 rebounds, and she gets fouled. 10 rebounds for both the Feathers girls in this game.
That's just, they are doing everything they needed to do to help Bremen. It's just so funny because they're role players kind of on this team, but they're superstars, man. Everybody on this team just does their role.
They both have 10. The entire Lapel team has 18.
Wow. Buries the free throw, too.
Feathers, 3 of 3 from the line. Gets a second one.
Not great feedback on the hot dog joke, Rusty. I'm not sure it landed with the crowd. So.
Okay. That one is good.
I'll bottle that one up.
4 of 4 from the line. 56-43. Under a minute now. Wills steps back, takes the 3. No good. Rebound to Lawmaster. 3 rebounds for her now. And a foul coming out of that. And that one's going to be on Goodwin. That'll be her first.
Just the look of defeat out of this Lapel team. That's just with the way this game started and how into it their crowd was.
Free throw is good by Grubbs.
I just can't believe where we are at right now, man. Almost 60 points on the board after single digits in the first quarter.
Second one is good. Grubbs, 5 of 8 at the line. 58-43. Hand off to Wills. She'll drive it. Shot partially blocked by Tegan Feathers. Rebound comes down to Grubbs, and then Kincaid immediately fouled.
Almost choke grab there. That was Bremen fans not too happy about it either.
58-43, 40 seconds left before Bremen.
Students are loving it.
Has a chance to get to the final here.
They're used to doing a lot of winning right now at Bremen.
In basketball, who would have thought that?
I
mean, in the girls' program, they've always been one of the best.
Yeah, I can remember watching Coach Shalio, now former Michaela Box, playing here. They've had some good teams.
Second shot good by Grubbs. None will come on as with 40 seconds left, a 60-43 lead. And Lanaya Wills going to come to the bench. Coach Newby wanted to give her a chance to get an ovation from the crowd. Well deserved after her career. 3 trips to the semi-state in her 4 years. And runner-up her freshman year in the state of Indiana. In the middle, Dawson, and a block shot by Tegan Feathers. A 3 attempt, no good.
She blocked into her sister's face.
And a rebound finally comes down to Kincaid. And with 11 seconds left, Bremen basically just has to give it over the 10-second line, and they will. And that's going to do it.
It's
60-43, the final here at Frankfurt, as Bremen will move on to tonight's contest. And I'm telling you, as tough as this one was, Oak Hill and Whitco is going to be every bit as good as this one was. And I know the Bremen girls really want to sit this up. They want to see Whitco again.
They
I know
do.
That's what they want.
Whitco's really good. They're really good.
They are really, really good. They are favored to win the state championship in this class. But they got to get by Oak Hill this afternoon. And they'll be playing them. So Bremen will be back tonight at 8 o'clock. Let's take a short break. We'll come back with our postgame show. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of semifinal action. The Bremen Lady Lions move on to the finals tonight. 60-43 winners over Lapel. We'll be right back.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Time now for the post game, brought to you by McDonald's.
And we're back at Frankfort High School. Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin as Oak Hill and Whitgo start to move into the arena as Bremen and Lapel leave. What are we going to do for the next 7 hours? Wait a minute. What is it? It's only 11 o'clock?
Quick game.
11:21. That's got to be wrong. It's 11:21.
A lot of day left, Rusty. We got the world is our oyster.
We got till 8 o'clock tonight.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Guess we're going to see how many hot dogs we can eat. We're going to figure that one out. Why don't we get to this here, the real business at hand other than hot dogs. So let me run down the scoring real quick first. For Lapel, it was Layla Dawson with 3 points, 14 points for Sophie Goodwin. Lania Wills ended up with 22 by the time the night was over. She also had 9 rebounds, but boy, gosh, the Feathers sisters did such an unbelievable defensive job on her.
It was
just incredible.
Clinical, Rusty. They'll be telling that story for generations of how good defense they played tonight. Shut down the D1 kid. That's fun.
Serenity Conyers with 3 points for them. That's their scoring. And for Bremen, a lot of accolades to go around. Emma Lawmaster with 6 points. She had 3 rebounds, 5 steals. Emma Kincaid, but that's her normal game. I mean, she's right out there at the top of that zone. She's jumping into passing lanes. Emma Kincaid, 16 points, 4 rebounds. Eliana Grubbs, 22 points, 5 rebounds. Tegan Feathers, 8 points, 10 rebounds. Natalie Harmon had a bucket for 2. And Skylie Feathers with 6 points, 10 rebounds. 20 rebounds between the two sisters. And what a night for them. What an afternoon. What a morning.
Yeah,
for them.
Rusty. Like you said, we're just getting started.
Yeah, I tell you what. And, the way this started, you had no reason to believe whatsoever that it was going to end like this.
I had a bad feeling, Rusty. I was nervous there in that first quarter. It just Lapel just looked different. They were moving different. They were fast. And then Bremen, like we said, they had to knock down a shot. What I saw, I think it was Tegan that stepped out and buried a 3.
Yeah, she did.
Early in that second quarter. And then all of a sudden it was like, we can do this. And then Lawmaster hits one, and then Kincaid hits one, and then all of a sudden they're firing all cylinders, and they haven't looked back.
Yeah, it was just a heck of a game by them to right the ship and get everything going back the direction they wanted it to go, and they did a great job of doing that, and they reaped the rewards. They're going to be playing tonight for a chance to go to the state title game, and that's why you do all this. It's why you come all this way. It's why you get up at whatever they got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and drive down here. So we'll be here for that as well.
You thought your nerves were big then. Now, if you're a coach, you got to sit around for 8 hours until you play for your chance to go to the title. Oh, goodness gracious. They'd have to hit me with something. I don't know.
I'm promising
tranquilizer.
That was the worst. We used to play a two-game semi-state in baseball at the Cove. And what do you do? Do you come home? Do you stay there? We chose to come home. One of the funniest moments I ever had in a bus was on the way home from winning a semi-state game at the Cove. But there's so many variables to this at this point to what do you stay overnight? Do you not stay overnight? It becomes I don't know. You just never know.
What it comes down to, Rusty, is that's when you find out how good of a coach you are.
I guess. Are
your kids able to? Have you prepared them the right way? Are they able to come into the situation and execute at a high level? And Bremen, man, for a second they were looking a little cloudy, and then all of a sudden they just turned it on. And I'm excited, man. They have a chance to go to play the big one, but they are going to have to beat one of 2 really good teams in Whitco and Oak Hill.
Take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll give you our player of the game. It is Max 98.3 coverage of semi-state here at Frankfort. We'll be right back. Score once again, Bremen 60 and Lapel 43.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana, serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Back at Frankfurt, Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin. Actually, I had a little problem figuring this one out, but I think I'm gonna cast my vote.
All right, what's your vote?
Player of the game. My vote is that we go with the Feather sisters.
All right,
both of them.
Rusty, the way they shut down one of the better players we've seen, man. The Feather sisters just played so phenomenal, and then like you said, 20 rebounds between the two. Good luck, man. They carried them defensively, did a lot of offensively. Really, really fun to watch those sisters play today.
Tegan and Skyly, and I just felt like what they're going through right now, for them to be able to come out here and play that way is just, that's astonishing to me.
Yeah,
so
and, you saw their family out there. This is a special moment for them.
It is, and so they are our players of the game. Tegan and Skyly Feathers in game number 1. They may be in game number 2. We don't know. We've got one more to play. We'll be back, I'm guessing, probably around 7:45 or so with our pregame. And then the tip-off will be at 8 here at Frankfurt. If you want to get down here, you got plenty of time. It's only got, 8 hours till tip-off, so you got plenty of time to get here if you want to come down for the night game. But
I'll tell you, we're about the same distance from home as we are from Bloomington. Might have to
go to Bloomington? Is that what you're telling me?
If they would have won last night, maybe. Now, we'll figure out. I'm just excited to be coming back and hopefully watching the team win a semi-state here.
Well, we're going to have a chance to call it, and you're going to have a chance to listen to it if you tune us in. We'll be, like I said, about 7:45 for our pregame, and then 8 o'clock for the tip-off finals action. No idea who they're going to play. It'll be either Oak Hill or it will be Whitco, and we'll let you know that as the day goes on, too. Thanks for listening, and I guess we'll talk to you in about 8 hours, if I've got that right.
Tonight's game brought to you by Coca-Cola, Hoosier Tire, Marion's University Ancilla College, First Federal Bank, Big B Coffee, McDonald's, Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, Bourbon Street Pizza, Culver Portside Marina, Marshall County REMC, the Pilot News Group, Marshall County Fiber, Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Don't forget to visit us online at sportsthemax.net, on Facebook, and on the web.